What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Vintage Coleman series on this channel. Today we've got this theoretically 1936 lantern that looks like a 228, but if you look at the marking on the bottom, it's actually a 220B with the big hat. I bought this thing non-functional for 25 bucks about a month ago, and it came with a missing pump and pump cap, which is the older screw-on variant of the pump cap. It's also missing a fuel cap and a globe. However, we did try this thing with a different pump that I have that fits into it, and it does pump up, hold pressure, and allows air to go up through the generator into the burners. So theoretically, when we put gas in here, it should allow it to go to the burners. We're gonna do some tests without mantles in this thing, just in case we need to take it apart so we're not wasting mantles. But theoretically, it should work perfectly fine once we have fuel running through it and mantles installed. As I mentioned, this thing is missing its pump cap, and gas cap. However, if you remember from a few videos back, I have this AGM military lantern that has the screw-on pump cap along with, you know, the standard Coleman size fuel cap and a globe that we can borrow if we need to. Basically what's gonna happen is we're gonna transfer the cap, the pump, and the pump cap over to this one and get it fueled up and see if it'll fire. So with the lantern pressurized, we're gonna go ahead and open the valve and see if anything comes out of the burners. And that's the sound you want to hear right there. So we're gonna go ahead and see if it'll light. There we go, look at that. Seems to be burning pretty nicely. Yeah, that looks perfect. Well, cool. That means we can go ahead and put mantles on this thing. So now that we got the mantles installed, it's time to fire it up. Check that out, guys. It's actually running pretty nice considering it hadn't run for however long it ran. The guy actually doesn't know the last time it ran. But as you can see, check that out. They're burning pretty evenly. Didn't flare up as much as we had expected it to either. So now that we know it runs, I'm gonna go ahead and borrow the globe from my mil-spec lantern over there and put this one back together just to give you guys an idea of what it would look like if it had all of its original parts. With it running fully assembled, we're going to go ahead and turn off the soft boxes as usual to give you a little look at how much light it's outputting. And same thing as usual, we're shooting this on a micro four thirds sensor, 800 ISO, f2.8, and 1/60th of a second shutter speed. Yeah, pretty much what you'd expect from a dual mantle Coleman lantern. And this time we are actually using the typical Coleman brand mantles.
This thing burns really bright considering the shape it's in, because this, you could tell, they're super rusted out because all the pitting, and they did a cheap paint job on it. And then one of these posts here, they JB welded or something. And yeah, so this thing's honestly pretty rough, and the fount's all dinged up, but it burns really nice. It's got a pretty new generator on it. I can just tell that because it's super clean. It's also not the original because it doesn't have the asbestos generator packing that I've heard that the old ones had. So, yeah. But that's nice. Get some good asbestos, hopefully. Not this time, though.
Unfortunately, no, not this time. So there you go, guys. That is going to be it for yet another vintage Coleman video. It's pretty cool we were able to get this thing running considering the pretty rough shape it's actually in. But as you can see, it's going, it's keeping pressure. So that's awesome. But anyway, guys, as usual, big shouts to Josiah for helping me get this thing up and running and recording the majority of this video, as has been the theme with the other Coleman videos. But anyway, guys, as far as this video goes, that is going to be it. Hope you enjoyed it. This guy's dumb. All right, he might know how to work a camera, but his IQ is below room temperature. All right.
Well, like what?
Wow, yeah, don't mess that up.
Real intelligent there, buddy. Dude, the leathers you gotta fit in there.
You can see the vapor, bro.
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't have the camera this close to it. Dang it, man.
Oh, yeah, I gotta stay here longer.
Oh.
What shots did you do? I thought that was
Just this one. That sucks, man.